What's up, everybody? Christian James here. Today's video: Ontario man charged for defending his home against an intruder. Let's go.
This morning I saw a crazy news story that a homeowner in the town of Lindsay, Ontario was asleep at night at 3 a.m. and someone broke into his house. There was an altercation. Police came and they charged the homeowner with assault and other serious crimes. The homeowner who was defending himself. I couldn't believe it. I put out a tweet saying, if anyone knows this man, have him email me immediately and we will help him. Someone showed that email to him, that tweet to him, and he got in touch with me, and I just got off the phone with him. His name is Jeremy McDonald, and I'm not going to talk about the details that we spoke about, other than to say the person who broke into his home is a serial criminal, well known to police. It is astonishing to me that we do not have what's called...
Ladies and gentlemen, what the hell is wrong with Canada? You break into my house, I kick your ass. That makes a lot of sense. If you don't want to get assaulted, you wouldn't break into someone's house. But the idea that you get charged with assault because you're woken up at 3 a.m. by a criminal in your house doing criminal shit. So do you wait till they get you so you don't get them? This is absolute horror. If I catch you in my house at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 1 a.m., noon might be different because the lights are on and it's sunny outside. We need to fuck around and find out law, or he's about to call it castle law or something. Hell is wrong with Canada.
Castle doctrine here. You break into someone's home, their home is their castle, and you do so at your own risk. For police to charge him is an upside down version of morality. We've got to help him. I talked to Jeremy, and here's what we agreed to do. Number one, we're setting up a website called castlelawnow.com. It's a petition to petition the government to strengthen our rights to self-defense in our own homes. Imagine someone breaking into your home and you're the one who's charged with assault for defending it. So the first thing we're going to do is set up a petition at castlelawnow.com. The second thing we're going to do, because we're called Rebel News, is we're going to report the hell out of this story. We're going out there right away to get the lay of the land. We're not going to put Jeremy in a pickle by having him say anything on the record before trial. We want to preserve all of his rights, and we don't want to interfere, but we want to report on this and the bizarre police decision to charge him.
A 41-year-old Lindsay man, the intruder, was already wanted by police at the time of the incident for unrelated offenses and has since been additionally charged with possession of a weapon for dangerous purpose, B&E, and theft, mischief under 5, and failure to comply with probation. So he had a weapon. Okay, hey, look, someone breaks in your house and they don't have a weapon and you whoop the opposite. Okay, maybe somewhere in the law that makes sense, right? But again, they catch you, you're sleeping, kids in the house, wife in the house, whatever, parents. I don't understand how, as humans, as great apes, we're supposed to somehow be calm, but yet people love to watch the NFL and UFC and boxing. It amazes the shit out of me, and bum fights and backyard brawls and all types of shit. But in the moment of great danger and great stress, remain absolutely calm. So the dude had a weapon, got whooped by the homeowner, and then somehow the homeowner got charged because Canadian police are garbage.
We also want to show you the nature of the guy who home invaded his house. A few weeks ago, Premier Doug Ford had his own property violated. Someone was trying to steal a vehicle right off of his land. Now, luckily for him, there was a police car there. He's the premier. But what about ordinary people who can't?
How fucking dumb you gotta be to try to steal a car from the guy's in charge of like 15 million people. How are you gonna try to, you didn't see? That looks suspicious or familiar. Oh, that car with that dude sitting in it just kind of staring at me. Nope. Just fucking dumb. Well, the criminals, they're not usually intelligent. This ain't Ocean's 11.
Have a police car parked at their door every day.
4 thugs come racing down my street, masks on, ready to take the car out of the driveway. Surprise, surprise, at 12:30, the 2 police cars are there. The chase is on. So they chase him. One guy runs out, takes off. They capture him, and they catch these other guys. But just imagine all the unfortunate people that don't have security there at their house. with masks on, and they had all the tools ready to break in and everything, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to be back out. Why don't you guys come over for a barbecue tonight?
We have to.
That, ladies and gentlemen, shows you right there, like, the federal government deals with crime. They deal with bail. That's their job. That's their jurisdiction. Personally, if it's under 2 years, it should be a provincial setup, and if it's over 2 years, it should be. I understand how that work. Capital crime, felonies, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want to rate it. But look, he's not wrong. They just keep letting them back out and letting. Look, if you're a person, I used to do bad stuff a long time ago. I was a criminal. If you're a criminal and they keep letting you out to do more stuff, you're just going to do more stuff. Do you think they're going to be like, oh shit? They're not taking it seriously. It's a big deal. GTA has harder penalties for fucking criminals than Canada does.
Deliver this petition to Doug Ford, the police force, the provincial government, and the federal government. I am sick of this crime wave in Canada. That's who this petition is for. The third thing. So the first thing is the petition. The second thing is the journalism. The third thing is a Rebel News specialty. As you know, we love to crowdfund lawyers for people who can't afford them. And no normal person can afford to fight the unlimited power and resources of the state. I talked to Jeremy and he agreed to allow us to crowdfund his legal fees for him. He told me the name of the lawyer he has retained. We are going to pay his legal bills. Now, if you believe that this is an important thing to do and we want to lift this burden off of Jeremy, then go to castlelawnow.com, sign the petition, and if you're in a position to help, chip in a few dollars to the crowdfund. We don't know how far this is going to go. We don't know how abusive the prosecutors are going to be. In my view, they should drop the charges against the homeowner. They should respect castle law doctrine. A man's home is his castle. But if they don't, we've got to equalize the power here. We have to help Jeremy McDonald.
Good on Rebel News. Terrible on the Ontario government. Terrible on those damn police. Look, you don't have to charge him with a crime if a crime was not committed. It's self-defense. He's in his home. He's asleep. It's 3 a.m. Someone breaks in his house. They fuck around. They find out they had a weapon. They got charged with possession of a weapon. They're a known criminal. And somehow the person who defended his castle, defended his home, defended his family, defended everything that he works for, stands for, cares about, got in the same trouble as the person who broke in. So then why shouldn't I just start breaking in? What's the problem? Like, what would be the reason to not do it other than not being a complete piece of shit? What would be the reason? Because it doesn't seem to be a penalty. Do people not understand how fucking lawlessness goes? Do you think lawlessness creates more law? Oh. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but at the end of the day, this shit is on purpose. Morons run the country, and if they're not morons, they're evil as shit. Either way, it's terrible. Pierre just got reelected. Pierre won by 80%. Pierre needs to be the next prime minister. Is he the be-all, end-all of everything? No. But he's the leader of the opposite party, and we just need a fucking change. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you think you should be able to defend your house as a he, him, them, they, whatever. If somebody breaks in at any point in the day, should you be able to shoot them in the face? If they have a gun, kaplow, brains everywhere. I'm out.